All right, so let's go to some happy news then. Because a new, or I should say a old Rare game just released on Game Pass. It released on Friday, January the 27th. And it is GoldenEye. Originally released in 1997 for the Nintendo 64. No, I wrote it wrong in the script. But did you buy? You don't even need to buy it. It's on Game Pass. So did you play it? Did you get it?
Yeah, I downloaded it as soon as it was available yesterday.
Did you already play it?
Yeah, I played Damn. I played the first mission through, and I plan on playing maybe a bit more this weekend. But I was worried it wasn't going to be as good as I remember, but it's better than I remember, which is very surprising.
Yeah, I had the same experience. So to give a little bit more context, because I actually did talk to people who have not heard of GoldenEye, which is, I know, it makes me feel old. And still it's a little bit weird too, because I feel GoldenEye is still in the, how do you call it, in popular culture, in the zeitgeist. Like, people still talk about GoldenEye because it was such a big deal to get a first-person shooter fully fleshed out, like a very well-developed first-person shooter on consoles. It really laid the groundwork for all the other first-person games that came after it. Maybe they dismiss it because it's based on a movie. But I say, well, it is made by Rare, and they made really great games during the N64. So you should treat it like that, right? Not like a movie spin-off, but more like a first-person Rare title, right?
Yeah, I think it's one of the most influential FPSs ever made. I think you'd be hard-pressed to deny that. So if you know your general history about games, you should know about GoldenEye, at least if you're an FPS player. And I think, yeah, like you say, it's a movie tie-in, so... You know, people have envision these sort of trash tie-in games made by Disney, nothing to do with the film. But every so often, a really good tie-in comes along. So GoldenEye was one. Peter Jackson's King Kong was another FPS on console that turned out to be really good.
Whoa. Let's not compare King Kong with GoldenEye.
Oh, I think the King Kong game is very what's the word? There's a place in people's hearts. I think it was a really good game.
All right. Well, not in my heart.
Bad taste. He's got bad taste, everyone.
Did you play the original, by the way?
Yes, I did play the original.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, but you're a little younger than I am. I'm not going to say your age, but you're a little younger than I am. But did you play it when it came out, or how did you came in contact with it then?
So my granddad had an N64 from way back when, and we had a PlayStation 1 as our first console. So when we went round his house, we were excited to play the N64. It was that and Banjo-Kazooie, because it was basically alien to us, because we never played the N64, or we didn't have one, so it was a new thing to try out, and those were the two games we loved playing. And sometimes I'd play against him. The bastard would use Oddjob, wouldn't he? And I'd use Jaws, because I like Jaws, but put myself at a massive disadvantage. And yeah, he would slap me about.
Yeah, I used to play as Oddjob, and I still lost to my friends. So there you go.
You're scum. You are using Oddjob.
Oh yeah, like I said, I still lost. So even with that advantage, it didn't help. For those that don't know, Oddjob is a character in the game that's a bit smaller than the rest, so his hitbox is actually smaller. Unlike Sea of Thieves, where everybody has the same hitbox.
I wish it had online multiplayer. This new one, I'm so miffed it doesn't.
Oh, it doesn't? Oh, I didn't know.
Only on Switch.
Is it only on Switch? That's so weird, because the Switch version is actually more faithful to the GoldenEye version. You can feel it in the controls, because the controls really suck on the Switch. So I have been told. And I've played the original. I've played it as an adult as well. It really does suck. Like GoldenEye, the controls really don't hold up. But when I played it on Game Pass, I was really surprised how smooth the gameplay actually is.
Yeah.
The only thing that doesn't hold up is the escort missions.
Oh, God.
That element should have stayed in the N64 era, escort missions. And they can die, right? Like Bioshock handled it pretty well. Your escort can't die. But it's not the same in GoldenEye. And you have several missions, right? And some are quite easy. And the last mission I did, I protected her right till the end. And then that stupid walks in front of my crosshairs and dies because of that. I'm like, come on.
Was it Natalia?
Yeah, it was Natalia, yeah. Stupid. So that's my only dislike about the Game Pass version at this moment. That the escort missions are still the same.
I'm excited for that on 00 difficulty.
Yeah, yeah. And I was playing on easy, so go figure.
Oh dear.
But yeah, we can recommend this, right, to our listeners if you want to try it out.
Yeah, definitely. If you've got Game Pass, it's a no-brainer. And the expansion pack for Switch, but the Xbox Game Pass version's superior.
Yeah, I agree. And don't be ashamed if you need to look stuff up on the internet, because it is an old game. It doesn't really hold your hand all the time. There's no shame in looking up how you need to complete a certain part, I would say.
Mm-hmm. I agree. Yeah, I need to look up stuff for that game.